Are at Triology in La Jolla, and we came to get some food, and we're just talking and vibing, and we started talking about abundance because we were just all talking about what we want to manifest into our future life. And then Rosemary was saying that we should just speak it into existence as if it is happening right now. So then we all just started sharing that where we're living. Some of us are living in Paris. Some other ones. Where are you
Beverly
living?
Hills, France.
I live part-time in London and Paris.
And I live part-time in Beverly Hills and Italy.
There you go.
Yes. And then I have a lake house in Oregon and also Australia.
Yes, love that. And I also have a townhome in France and just honestly Bali, anywhere. Like I have an abundance of homes. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Abundance of homes.
So for people who want to get into manifesting and don't let's say that their current situation is a little bit frustrating because they don't see the physical reality of the things that they want, what advice would you guys have for them?
Yeah, well, I would say for sure, believe it before you see it. That's the whole law of attraction. You have to really become one with the faith and knowing that you're worthy of having all those things. So for me, when I like to visualize and manifest, I like to put myself in that energy field that I already have those things, because in reality, we don't create energy. Like energy is already existing. So anything that you want and anything that you want to do is already existing, how I was saying. So I feel like for me, what helps me is just being aware of that and knowing that all the things that I want me, all the things that I want to, let's say, accomplish, be successful in, everything is already existing. I just have to align with that energy. So how do I align with that energy, right? I would basically, let's say I want to be a successful, network marketer in selling Kangen machines, right? So I have to align with learning how to be a well speaker and learning how to talk to people and having an abundance of just positive energy when it comes to sharing, because I want people to connect with me. I want people to trust in what I'm selling them. So that's just a little bit of how I would get in touch with that. Of course, there's so many different ways. There's an abundance of different ways of manifesting, attracting those things that maybe that man, that woman that you want, that business, just everything. So just know that you're abundant in everything that you want and you're worthy of everything.
Happiness from Within said yes, beautifully said, great machine, you are a great speaker.
Thank you. I'm clapping for myself.
Yeah, thank you so much. We are just all reflections of each other, so it's just so beautiful to just see us. And I remember you guys were talking to me earlier, and I was just smiling because I'm this is we're all just reflections of each other. It's so beautiful.
Definitely.
What about you, Rosemary? What if someone doesn't see their abundance? What would you recommend for them to do? The first steps.
We were talking just a few moments ago about what abundance means to us. And for me, I was saying that abundance is the universe is abundant. So nature is abundant. If you go out in nature and you see a tree, for example, and you start to count all the leaves in the tree, there's so many leaves. Nature is unapologetically abundant. It's so rich, it's so abundant. If you look at your body, I was telling them, and you start counting all the little hairs you have, you're so abundant and you have so many cells, your hair, you have so much hair. Abundance to me is a frequency, and the more that you start to observe and appreciate all the abundance that already exists, the more that you become an energetic match to that abundance. Because I think a lot of times we have, programming from our parents, from society. A lot of times I know I grew up hearing my parents say there's not enough money, there's no money, there's, we can't buy that, and so a lot of times we have a lot of programming about that. And so, we have to start to notice and appreciate all the abundance that's already here. That's how we attract more abundance. So one of the top ways that I do that is through gratitude. And so I practice a lot of journaling. I do like gratitude pages a lot. I'm kind of obsessed with it right now because I've noticed how much more abundance it's brought into my life. And another thing I like to do is a really fun thing. I go around my house and I make a mental inventory of all the things that I already have, and I be very detailed about it. Like if I'm in my bathroom, I think like, oh wow, my bathroom is so beautiful. The shower curtain is so beautiful. Thank you because I have running water. And I feel like all of that helps me to attract abundance in so many ways. And another thing is that abundance is not just money. That's another thing. Like abundance can be an abundance of friends, you know, your family, an abundance of love in your life, an abundance of support, an abundance of, you know, intuition, an abundance of nature around you.
Yeah.
So the more that you tap into that, the more that you just start to feel abundance just permeating your life and love permeating your life. And then the money has to follow. It's just, you have to, it's like law of attraction, you know, the money is going to follow that. But it all starts within, and it still starts with realizing that you are abundance.
Yes. Yeah. Can I just add something to that
Yeah.
too? So I think a really helpful task that helped me out when I was starting out in creating abundance, attracting and just feeling worthy and just embracing my self-love and who I am, was that like even though I was like maybe blind to the things that I wanted, or even like feeling worthy of like being where I'm at right now with my mindset and like, you know, my abundance of friends and just all that together, just start out small. You can start out with like, let's just say like you really appreciate like one thing in your life. As long as you appreciate that one thing, like focus on it, give it gratitude, give it love, and then you're gonna start seeing like life and the things around you so much more vividly with so much color. And that's how I was able to like be more grateful towards like, you know, my family, even though at one point maybe I wasn't. Me being more grateful towards like even just having a bed, like literally the simplest things, guys. Like I like to think about like others that really don't have much, because like I just feel very connected with like helping others. So I feel like when I connect and like I energetically think about like those that have less than me, I automatically feel abundant, because I'm like, wow, like how amazing and how blessed are we to have a bed. Like a lot of people don't have a bed. How blessed and amazing is it that we even have like one friend, two friends,
We
you know,
have a
there's-
family.
yeah, we really do. And there's people that like are like really depressed, and they wish they even had one friend, they wish they even had like one family member, they wish they even had like $1 to eat that day. And like look at us, like we're in this beautiful place, like we just had lunch, like we had dessert, and like
We're alive.
Yeah, we're alive. We have a phone to like record and tell you guys this
Happiness
information.
from Within says such a sweet message. You should read it.
Oh, okay, awesome. It says happiness. Oh, is this please?
That's
Please
her
keep
name.
up.
Well, her Instagram name is Happiness from Within.
Oh, the one that she posted right now. Please keep up the Insta lives. Oh, awesome.
You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your energy.
I love it.
You're so amazing.
Thank you so
I
much.
love you guys. You guys are
Yes.
awesome.
So what about you, Zelia? Like, how do you feel about like just like being abundant and attracting what you like want and what you're, you know, it's already like.
Yeah. So for me, it has been a lot of reminding myself that I'm worthy and that I deserve to get what I want. Because for, you know, growing up, it was taught to be like selfish if you're thinking about yourself and all of that. So it's just like those barriers and reminding like, yeah. And another thing, what would you guys advise people if they think that, you know, having a lot of money is bad?
I haven't.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
She had a really good one earlier too.
Yeah, so there is this wonderful book I'm really going to recommend to you guys. You want to attract more abundance and you want to start viewing abundance differently. It's a book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And this book really changed my whole mindset on becoming wealthy. So this book says that we are all made from this stuff, and it's this like material which creates the whole universe. And so basically it says that God wants to live through us. And so when you have these desires of having more abundance, It's because you want to experience life more fully. You want to do all these things. Maybe you want to travel around the world. You want to learn tennis. You want to learn how to play the piano. You want to, I don't know, go on a bike ride. Like, you want to do all these things to live a full, rich life. And to do all these things, you need money. So when you have money, when you become wealthy, you're able to experience life more fully. You're able to live more things, and God wants to live through you. It's God that wants to, wear these beautiful, luxurious, quality items. And these items are usually so high vibe. Like, when you actually go to a luxury store, like, the vibe feels different, and you feel even more alive. Like, I feel more energy. Like, when I go to a luxurious home, I feel like, oh, I want to do all these things. I feel more creative, and it's God that's trying to express, or the universe, that's trying to express themselves through you. So it's actually, we came to this conclusion earlier, and it was so beautiful. What if being rich is spiritual? What if actually being rich is spiritual? Like, tapping into that abundance. What if that's, like, really living to the fullest? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, of course. I was gonna say too, like, because I feel like a lot of us may feel sometimes bad for even wanting good things, right?
Yeah.
For, like, let's just say, I don't know, like, wanting a designer bag, wanting to go on a beautiful, abundant trip. And because I used to have this scarcity mindset where like, I'm like, I shouldn't have those nice things if, like, there's so many people around me that don't have nice things, that don't have an abundance of money, that don't have even a job in general. Like, and I would think a lot about, like, not just like homeless people around me, but like even like family in my family that don't have, like, I don't know, just like a job, or I don't know, I have like different family members that are not doing, like, I guess I would say, like, so well, like, financially. So I would feel bad. I'll be like, well, I'm over here having these trips, I'm over here, like, living my life, and, like, they don't really have anything. So I feel like a good way to think about it is, like, the more you have, the more you have to share. The more you have, the more you have to even, like, teach those around you that they're worthy of having all those things. And, like, once you instill belief into somebody, that is so powerful. Because, like, I remember, like, talking to this person that told me one time, just by the way you carry yourself and, like, what you, like, embody and what you share, it makes me believe more in, like, the things that I want and that I'm worthy of them. So just by you being you, and you, like, embracing, like, your abundance, your money, your, like, your trips, your family, your friends, whatever it is, like, you're gonna, like, let others embody that within them as well. So it's not bad, like, to want things. It's not bad to, like, want more money
natural.
or, like, be successful. It's natural. It's our natural, like, it's our nature,
Yes.
Yeah.
And one thing that the book,
Hi, Chelsea.
One thing that the book of The Science of Getting Rich also says is, like, the way you view people. Like, say you view somebody, like a homeless person on the street, instead of feeling sorry for them, send them, of course you're going to send them love, you're going to send them positive vibes, but also view them as somebody who's going on to become successful. Somebody who maybe their life is going to change, something is going to happen, and they're going to have an opportunity, and they're going to rise up. Because the more that you start to see people in their best light and see them to their fullest potential, they're going to, reflect that back to you. Because it's almost like the way we see other people is how we see ourselves. And maybe right now you're feeling like, maybe I would like to have more money, I would like to live in a better place, I would like to have a better job, maybe I want to have my own business. And it's all about how you see yourself. There's, like, that picture of that little cat, and then there's, like, a mirror, and there's a lion in the mirror. Even though the cat's little, it sees itself like a lion, and it's kind of how you have to start to, like, talk yourself into it.
I love that.
Maybe I have this job right now, but I'm gonna do so many good things. I'm gonna be so successful. I'm gonna have so much money. I'm going on to do bigger and better things. I'm an advancing personality. And and the more you see other people also, like, advancing personalities, it just changes your whole perception.
Yeah, so beautifully said.
It was
Thanks,
so
babe.
nice
That was
talking
awesome.
to you guys and just hearing everyone's different perception of everything. And thank you guys for, like, everything. And
Thank you for bringing us on your live.
again.
Yes,
We
thank
will
you.
definitely talk soon. Love you guys. Oh.
Because